Okay, got to, begin by giving North Carolina a lot of credit. They shot the ball extremely well from the three-point line in particular, and just played, they played with a lot of energy. I don't know, Usby, I don't know how she pronounces her name, but obviously a great game for a freshman to come out and put up 20 points and 12 boards. And, but just really the whole team, they've got a lot of talent on that team. Stephanie Watts, obviously, a lot of experience, a lot of talent. Petra shoots the heck out of it. Bailey gives them balance inside. So just it's a talented team. Knew it would be a dangerous game, and unfortunately, we just didn't have an answer.
Bridget?
Coach, what was Janelle Bailey doing so well against Elisa Canane and, limiting her to just 3 points in the second half? Obviously, she was in foul trouble, but what was that matchup?
She's on the bench. I mean, I don't know how many minutes she played in the second half, but she only played less than 22 minutes in the game. It's always physical with Bailey, and it's all about how the calls go. And unfortunately, Elisa got the calls and got her in foul trouble, and so she didn't play a ton of minutes. And it's just Bailey. It's the way she plays, very physical game, and does a good job on Elisa with that strategy.
Well.
Hey, Wes, actually going off of Bridget's question, how do you think Canane being in and out of the game affected you guys offensively and your rhythm offensively and defensively going up against Bailey?
Well, she's our leading scorer and our leading rebounder, so I'd say that affects you.
James?
Hey, Wes, when you look at the numbers, I know you haven't had a chance, obviously, to watch the game back. You didn't shoot the ball well as a team, but do you feel like you were getting the shots you wanted in general?
I'd have to see the film. I think the first half, first quarter in particular, no. I wanted to get some touches and work inside out, and we settled for jump shots in transition, took some bad shots. We had 18 assists. But yet Carolina scored 19 points off turnovers. So, we obviously made some poor decisions. We missed some layups. I mean, there's no way around it. We missed some easy shots at times. And I think that affected our energy. I think when the shots weren't going, then we just didn't do as good a job defensively and getting to people that were out there knocking threes down. So, rough day. It wasn't a whole lot of fun to watch.
And just to follow up, you mentioned Usby earlier, number one for UNC, having a big game for them. She came in shooting 26% from three.
I know.
She hit 4 out of 4. I'm just wondering, from a strategy standpoint, do you adjust that mid-game, or do you say that's kind of who you help off of? How do you tend to address that?
No, you adjust after she hits a couple. Mm-hmm. You try to adjust. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back and see the film to see how she got some of those. I think some of them may have been either in transition or we just didn't get to her in time. But I'll have to look at the film, and I'm sure some of it's on me. Maybe we didn't pick on the ball the way we should have or whatever. So I'll take my share of the credit, or blame, I guess I should say. But until I see the film, I don't know. I just know it seemed like every time I looked up, she was going in and getting a rebound. And obviously that wasn't good. She got 3 offensive rebounds of their 6. So she got half of them. We just weren't putting a body on her and getting it done. But I mean, again, like I said, give her credit. And no, we didn't expect her to go 4 for 4 from 3. So heck, you can look at that lineup. I thought, several people hit some threes that normally may not shoot that. So give them credit. They hit shots and we didn't. But, if you're a great team, you defend, you rebound, you do what it takes to find a way to win. And obviously we made a nice run there, third quarter, and got back in it, and then just let it slip away again. Of course, Elisa didn't play much in the fourth quarter, I don't think. So that didn't help.
Thanks, Wes.
Thank you.
Aaron, go ahead. Hey, Wes, a lot of times coaches, when you have a bad performance, you come back and your team, you got their attention and they play well. When you're coming off a big success, how is that different? Do you think that that affected anything with the way you guys came into this game today?
Yeah, again, we talked about it. We went and lost at Virginia Tech, and then we turned around, have a big win against Louisville, number 1 on the road, and then we come back and lose to Carolina. So, we're not playing like a great team right now, and we're definitely not sending a message that that we're unbeatable or anything like that. You right now forget the rankings, forget everything. We got to play one game at a time and focus on the one opponent at a time and getting better and cleaning stuff up. But it's frustrating. I thought we played really well Monday night at Louisville, and today, just like I said, we weren't hitting shots, and so we seemed to lose our energy and lose our confidence, and it all fell apart. So you got to love coaching, right? So now I'll be back to like I was a couple of weeks ago, waking up at 4 a.m., looking at the ceiling, thinking about what I could have done or should have done differently. So that's the not so fun part about coaching.
Justin, go ahead.
Coach, I know it's been 2 weeks since you guys first returned from the COVID pause, but it was a 3-week pause in January and your team was hit really hard with it. I'm just curious because we don't see you guys in practice. Do you think you guys are back to 100% conditioning wise? And also just, you talked about the cohesion of the team. Or do you still feel like you guys are getting back into the cohesion and the rhythm of things from that break, even 2 weeks later?
Well, I don't know. We're not playing consistently well right now. That's for sure. And so I don't know. We're again, we can't lean on that. It's behind us. We got to move on and be more consistent with our preparation, with our effort, with everything. And like I said, that goes back to watching the film and hopefully seeing some things that we can do better. But I think, again, you got to have energy and enthusiasm and fight. You got to have that every time out in this league, or you're going to get beat. I mean, that's just the way it is. And give them credit, they had it, and we're going to get everybody's A game. Super Bowl Sunday. Well, right now it's been everybody we play. It's been Super Bowl Sunday or whatever day of the week it is, and you got to understand. You got to be able to answer that.
I got a quick follow-up for you. If there's one positive you could take away from today, Reina Perez, 11 assists, and she seems to be really coming on recently in the last 4 games, just in the stat line. I mean, I know she's looked comfortable all year, but do you think getting adjusted to the ACC level of play, she's kind of finding a rhythm in that sense?
I mean, my stat, she has 13 assists. So,
excuse me.
13 assists, 2 turnovers. So she did a heck of a job, obviously, distributing the ball, making decisions. Again, Reina's been, a blessing. I keep saying that because I don't know where we'd be without her. And probably played her too many minutes today, but she was one player that was. So, yeah, I mean, again, I think she's been pretty consistent, as much as you could hope for. And I think the jump in level of play has been pretty smooth for her. So she got a lot of confidence. She's got a great work ethic, and, she prepares like a pro. So she's done a great job for us.
All right. Do we have any more questions for Coach? It looks like that's it. Thank you.
Thank y'all.